Right, we just go.
Sorry?
We just go.
Yeah.
Hello, Irish Football Fan TV. We are here after a 3-0 victory for the Republic of Ireland over Scotland. Gary, your immediate thoughts?
Well, first of all, you're going to have to try and get this smile off my face, Paul, because my immediate thoughts, look, I'm just buzzing. This was brilliant. That was look, it was a great performance, first of all, right? We'll start with that. We were a real threat in attack. I don't know where it came out of compared to the last two games, but look, I'm delighted. It's absolutely brilliant. And one thing, I said it to you in the second half, and maybe you laughed at me a bit, but I'm really, really delighted about the clean sheet. Because I think just even that, because, okay, we thrashed them, but also we kept them scoreless. And look, it's a massive boost. It's a fantastic win. And hopefully it puts all the Kenny out talk to bed. I think it does, actually. I mean, it was... okay, frankly,
I think we'll wait till the Ukraine game to talk about that, but yeah, go on.
Maybe, but look,
As a whole, I mean.
As a whole, but look, we've got a very tough game on Tuesday, and Ukraine are a really, really good side, so it would be no disgrace to lose on Tuesday night to Woodrow. Look, I'm hoping we can go there and get something, but I don't think you can try and claim to sack the manager if you lose a match, or every time you lose a match, right? I mean, the manager was under pressure. I think the team needed a performance after two disappointing performances and two disappointing results, and we certainly got that. We got a performance, we got goals, we got a win, we got a clean sheet, and I don't think there's any Irish fan going home unhappy tonight. You can't be. I mean, it's more or less as I don't know what else to say. It's just been one of those perfect evenings for Irish football.
Yeah, well, Stephen Kenny was forced to make changes. He was forced to freshen things up, and he brought in Michael Obafemi, Troy Parrott came in, Jason Malumbi, and those three players in particular for me. And I thought Alan Brown was excellent as well at right wing back. And I thought Michael Obafemi, I mean, that goal was worthy of winning any game. And to put the kind of, at that stage it was 2-0, we were wondering, can we actually hold on to this 2-0 lead? And boy, did we show that we could. And we probably should have had a fourth with Scott Hogan's one as well. So, I mean, I know we gifted them a couple of chances in the first half, but largely we dominated, and that's what we want to see from an Irish team. And from an Irish point of view, we couldn't have asked for more than them today. And I think that needs to be the standard going forward. Just show that level of commitment, going in for every ball, try to win. There was an edge to today, a bit of a derby feel to it. But we were up for it from the get-go, and I felt as though Obafemi looked a threat throughout. I mean, the ball as well. I mean, I know we're talking about the goal, but the ball for Troy Parrott's goal was sensational. And some of the turns he was doing, he just looked so sharp. It was a shame he went off injured, and I hope, he's not ruled out of the Ukraine game. If he is, then I'd be worried a little bit. But, Troy stepped up to the mark today. He looked like he belongs at this level. Jason Knight as well. The players that were in today, they really stepped up. And, Callum Robinson will probably have a job to do getting back in the side. Now, if Obafemi's injured now, he might come back in. But, it's good to have that level of competition. We're not overly reliant on one player now. So to have him come in and see him score the goal in front of the singing section was brilliant. And I mean, Troy Parrott's face when that goal went in was all of us, really, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Look, and I nearly argue the pass for the second goal from Obafemi was nearly even better. The whole second goal. I might change my mind on this again, but the second and third goals were absolutely wonderful. Now, Alan Brown's goal counts just as much. He stuck it in from a yard, but for Troy Parrott to win the ball, laid off to Michael Obafemi, and what a reverse pass. And right on a plate for Troy Parrott to make it 2-0. And then, but as you said, it was a wonderful goal into the singing section, into 114. I'm sure they got a perfect view of that going into the top corner. He must have been 25, 30 yards out. So, look, what a problem to have to be arguing whether the second or the third goal was the best.
Well, this is it. And I mean, when was the last time we seen, other than Troy Parrott, but in a competitive game, when was the last time we seen someone try to have a shot from distance? Do you know what I mean? So many teams are having shots on distance and us and scoring, so we should be doing it more. But it was an absolute cracker of a goal. And, that's exactly what Stephen Kenny would have needed and wanted, do you know what I mean? And I know we've this week's been quite negative. It's been hard for us to do previews and be optimistic, but I mean, and a lot of people had said it to us in the comments and stuck with us and said, fair play to us for sticking with the content, but fair play to the players because they could have given in and they could have been like, let's wait the end of the season, it's been a long, hard season, and not be bothered. But they gave everything today, and I think they wanted to come out and actually put in a performance and put on a show for the crowd that came today. And I felt like the atmosphere was far better tonight than it was against Ukraine. It was a bit flat against Ukraine, but I felt as though tonight everything went perfect. Everything went perfect. We even got some luck that went our way for once in terms of their shots missed. Maybe when the goal, before our goals went in, you know, the one by McGinn and then the one saved by Kelleher when we gave away possession. So, you know, they still had their chances and we rode our luck at times. But sometimes you need a little bit of luck in football. And I said if we can get the early goal or the first goal, then I always feel like we have a chance of winning the game, you know, more so than the opposition. I feel like when we take an early lead, we tend to go and dominate games. But when we struggle, as long as it stays 0-0, then they always look like scoring more. And today we got the first goal, and we never looked back really from there. You know, we did have other chances as well. But like Obafemi, absolute man of the match for me. I mean, I'll be doing the player ratings out of this, but absolute man of the match for me. And a clean sheet, you wanted a clean sheet. Kelleher got a clean sheet. So, yeah, I suppose, what else is there to talk about?
Yeah, actually, we'll make one point, and we did get the rub of the green, but then on Wednesday, we argued about that penalty. Had we got the penalty on Wednesday? So we got the rub of the green, we gave the ball away. John McGinn had a great chance. It looked like it just shaved the post, and within 60 seconds, I think, Troy Parrott had the ball in the net, and that was 2-0. And maybe it's easy to look back now, but that probably was game over. I mean, had McGinn shot gone in, it went to 1-1, who knows, the heads might have dropped. But look, Stephen will say, I think he did say we were maybe a bit unlucky now. In fairness, I thought Ukraine probably deserved to win, but there's no doubt who deserved to win this evening. That was, look, it was the perfect day. A 3-0 win. Our striker comes in, scores one, makes one, man of the match. There's no doubt about man of the match. I don't think there's even there might have been an argument on Wednesday night. There's no argument tonight. And yeah, it is a perfect day, and I'm buzzing, I'm smiling. It's fantastic. Look, it hasn't been a nice week, but what an end. Well, it's not an end. I know we got a game on Tuesday as well, but look, this is a massive, massive boost. It's third time lucky maybe this week, 13th time lucky in the Nations League. It's our 13th Nations League game. We finally got a win, and look, it's a perfect evening. 3-0. What else can you ask for?
Yeah, well, I would just lastly, just to finish on, you know, we've taken a lot of stick all week about, you know, oh, you haven't criticised Kenny, this, that and the other, and we're the puppet show and all this nonsense. I mean, you look at it today, it was the perfect answer. That we couldn't have asked for the players to do anything more. 3-0 win, comprehensive win. I mean, we didn't, you know, as soon as it went on, we didn't look like we were in any way going to lose the game, especially with the 2-0. Obafemi then just kills it, and it's perfect going into Ukraine now with a bit of optimism, whereas it was just, I remember looking at the comments before the game going, it's over before we even kicked the ball, people were saying. So to go out and put the performance in, we believe, like a lot of players I picked in that starting 11, and I felt like they were going to go out and actually put themselves in a position to keep the shirt, and I think Malumbi's done that. If Obafemi's fit, he's done that. Alan Brown, probably a right wing back, has probably done that too. Yeah. To be fair to him, he's brilliant on the right there, and he kept Robertson fairly quiet throughout the game. Looked calm, looked composed. I mean, I'd make a case for everyone. No one had a bad game. Duffy was shaky at spells, but for the large part, I mean, he defended well in terms of clearing the ball and stuff like that, but his distribution maybe wasn't the best. But I'm sure he would have enjoyed today, considering the amount of stick he took up in Scotland. So, yeah, I suppose we'll just leave it at that in terms of our after-match reaction. I know we're a bit close here, but it's just because we were trying to do it as quick as possible. Yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments. I'm off to see Dermot Kennedy, and I'm buzzing now because we have a 3-0 victory. I don't know what Gary's doing. I think he's going to have a few points with a Scottish guy and rub salt in the wounds there. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy your Saturday night. We have a win under our belts. Our first UEFA Nations League victory. Go and enjoy yourself. Take care, guys.